your wash routine could be what's ruining your wash and go. Let's talk about it today. But first, hello everyone, Kayla here, and this is What the Kink, a natural hair channel. So, I typically shampoo my hair once a week, and then I may, in the middle of the week, do a little co-wash. Either way, no matter if I've shampooed or co-washed, my hair normally comes out just fine. The co-wash is doing enough cleansing to kind of get me on the same level as far as like readiness for another style as I would have gotten from doing a full shampoo. However, this was not the case recently when I emptied out my Free Will co-wash from Sally Beauty. So I decided to open up another one that I had wanted to try, which is the co-wash from Curlsmith, and I think it's called their Curl Quench co-wash. Now, this co-wash definitely has like more emollient type ingredients. A little bit more buttery and that kind of stuff. But I said, okay, but it's a co-wash though, and it's from Curlsmith, which is a brand that's more of like a curl focused brand. So maybe it won't be, you know, super heavy or anything like that. Y'all, I used this co-wash, and the wash and go I did afterwards was pretty much trash. I was like, oh, okay. Then I used it again. I think I used this like a total of 2 times, and I was like, okay, I literally just did this same product combo and now it's trash, because that's what I do. Typically what I'm using for the week is what I'm using for the week. So if I shampoo my hair and use a product combo, I oftentimes will co-wash and use the exact same product combo. So I don't switch my wash and goes up too much during the week. So I got results that were really, really bad, and I had just used the same combos, and I said, you know what? It's the co-wash. It's the co-wash. So let me tell you the things that I noticed in my hair when I had this co-wash kind of creating a coating and creating some buildup on my hair. And maybe you guys will notice some of these things in your own hair. My hair had a frizzy appearance in general. Just the whole thing looked frizzy. As far as the products, as I was applying them, they just didn't seem to go on as smoothly. Like there was like just, I can't even really fully explain that, but it's like the product just wasn't like, you know, when you put the product on the hair and you just know that the hair is eating it up and you just know that it's gonna go. Yeah, that wasn't happening. And I do this like little shingle coiling type situation on my hair to get that final bit of smoothing for the definition. And it was just really difficult for me to do that. Like I was like getting a chunk of hair and then trying to separate it out to do the little pieces. I do like a little pinching thing. I just pinch off the hair, and it's easy to do this because I've run through it with some sort of curl defining comb or a brush or something like that. Y'all, that was harder to do. Like I couldn't get it pinched off into those sections. Like I found that I was kind of more so artificially pinching off clumps to create the same thing. The finished style was more voluminous and left less clumped, and then the whole thing just didn't have longevity. Like my hair just did not last. So if you are experiencing this, you may not be starting with a very good foundation for your wash and go. Maybe you need to get your hair more clean. Now, don't go overboard with this. You do not need to start clarifying your hair every single week. That's crazy, okay? Though I will say that I've heard of people being addicted to the way their hair looks and feels after they clarify. Don't let that get you. I would say push that clarifying back to once a month, and some people clarify even less often than that based off of the types of products that they use and stuff. A really good general purpose moisture shampoo should be enough to get stuff off of your hair so you can have that good foundation going into your wash and go. And if you like to co-wash like me, I would say focus on co-washes that have actual cleansers. Yes, they have cleansers in them. And one that doesn't have a lot of oily or emollient heavy ingredients. In addition to not liking this Curlsmith co-wash, the co-wash that everybody loves from As I Am, the original one, I had a very similar result with that I was having with this previous co-wash. So they're very similar to me, and I just don't like it. My hair is not clean, and it's making it more difficult for me to style my hair afterwards. I have not tried every co-wash on the market. So y'all let me know if there are some co-washes that do work. And if you are interested in the Curlsmith co-wash and you actually like it, I did put that thing on my Poshmark, and I also put it on my Mercari, whichever one sells first. So I will put the links down below in the description box. And if you like them, child, you can buy it. Over here to the side, I'm going to put my co-wash routine if you would like to see me specifically using the co-wash I like and the whole routine that I have around that. I'm going to let YouTube put another video here. Subscribe. I post videos every week, and I will talk to you in the next one.